Good morning, everyone. It is I, Vermillion Monroe, and here comes another episode of Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. We were in the middle of completing all of the drop quests like a shopping cart where we conveniently teleport only where we need to and save some money. So hopefully we complete that today. So with that said, let us get to the show on the wagon. And while we're at it, I want to thank the couple of followers that we got. Most likely from the D&D raid that we did after our game session yesterday. And so I want to thank Ray Teramoto and AnimeCos14 for those lovely follows. Thank you guys so much. I actually stuck around to hear some of the D&D game that was occurring. They have some very fun characters going on, and ironically appeared to be on an island themselves. Well, not ironically, it's more like coincidentally. But yes, let's go ahead and give a nice shout out to Ray Teramoto for that lovely follow of theirs, or hers as far as I know. Now then, let us go ahead and begin. I am in the rain. How unfortunate. Right after we got that rare, Dalmo corpse, let's talk to this leather worker. Well, no, she's like a National Geographic fucking cosmopolitan writer or some shit. And finally, you're here. As promised, the Dalmo's pelt is ready for you. If you are as skilled as Giva claims, you should have no trouble turning this into a resplendent cape of the highest quality. A cape? Thought we were doing taxidermy. What the fuck do you mean? And please be careful with that pelt. I will not stand to see the Vanu's hard work go to waste. I would rather not bother them for want of another Dalmo so rare. Okay, whatever. I mean, yes, ma'am. When you have finished, deliver it to number 71. Together with his mannequin, we shall have the finest mount the realm has ever seen. Is it really a cape in that case? Or is it I don't know how taxidermy works. Maybe that's referred to as a cape. I don't know. To proceed with the quest, use the materials provided by Ataloon to craft a high-quality, large camel cape. Should your synthesis efforts prove unsuccessful, speak with her once more to receive another set of materials. I wonder how many... Does she actually only have, like, one corpse? Because, like, if I could keep doing this and annoy her, I could just waste away more of this fucking taxidermy skin. But fuck it. We'll make it. For Inyan. Now then. If I remember correctly, we go to class quests. Yes. And grizzly bear gloves, dashing Dalmo skin jacket, and a Gargana cape. Interesting. Well, anyways, let us get this on. The smooth hide of a towering Dalmo found only in Hinger's Crucible. Crystals not included. Interesting. Well, let's get it on. Ahem. Ooh. Nah. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Honestly, these are pretty easy. Way better than Heaven's Ward's fucking slogs. Especially those few where I had to... mine for the best stuff at certain times of day for them. Like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Anyways, here we are. This ought to do it. There we go. A large Dalmo cape. Hello, Inyan. My mannequin is going to look great with that cape. I just know it. Yes, yes, here. A Dalmo hide expertly trimmed and prepared for stuffing. I see, hide makes more sense than cape, to be honest. This is amazing! My skins are usually full of holes after removing all the fat. You've even kept all the coarse hair on the back. Miss Ataloon was right to hire you. It is up to you now to see our mount is completed. Jeez, it's just a kid. Lay off. Number 72, I would ask you observe his work. It should prove an educational experience. I'm not sure there's much to learn from watching me, but I'll do what I can. It's okay, kid. I trust you. By the way, this will finish the leatherworker job. Oh my, yep, that does look like a doll mill, indeed. That's fair. Why is it on display here in the middle of this pit? Yeah, it's done! Piercing it together was harder than I thought. Then again, I've never made a mount this big before. Hey, how are you going to do the event with Indigo, or has she already done the Halloween event? Neither of us have. Indigo. Yeah. Do you want to do the Halloween event before it goes away? Sure. Okay. Indigo's up for doing it. We'll discuss it later. How are you, Vanilla Lily Rose? Oh, dang. The ad hit. Sorry, Vanilla Lily Rose. I'm good. Well, that's good to know. I forget whether or not you are, what's the word? Subscribbled. Oh, jeez. Sorry, my phone stuff was on. I keep it here to get stuff. But anyways, on to this master dollmill work by Inyan. And me, let's be real. Good thing I remember what the Vanu said about dollmill bones back at Zundu. They came in handy when I was working on the neck. I'm not subscribed, but I don't get ads. Oh, that's fortunate, Vanilla Lily Rose. I don't know why. Well, it's best not to question it, or else the jinx will be upon us. That's how I always picture it. I see. Meeting with the Vanu was more beneficial to our work than I could have hoped. I couldn't have finished without Vermillion, though. There's no way I could fit a cape that big on the mannequin by myself. Nevertheless, this is an excellent start to our collection. Considering dollmill skin products have gained popularity here in Gridania, this is certain to draw the people's attention to our cause. That said, your work is far from finished, my dear assistant. Before we set to work on our next mount, however, I would gauge reactions to our first creation. In the interim, pray reflect on what we've done thus far, and see if there is aught you can do to refine your skills. Alright, I guess. Does the fucking dollmill thing actually sit there? Because that'd be great if it did. Oh, I got a tool, though. Let's just re-equip our shit real quick. Got a side tool. Eh, whatever, it's fine. Oh shit, I forgot to eat before completing that. My bad. Here, we'll drink some mineral water. Yes, perfect. That's right, there should be at least 2 other things somewhere around here. Alright, we got Summoner to finish up over here. So let's get that done real quick. I know I'm in the area for the All Saints Wake stuff for that mount, but we'll wait for Indigo for that, if possible. Plus, it does go on a little bit past Halloween anyway, so that's fine. Imitra! Remember me? And Principia? Congratulations, Vermillion. With your impressive demonstrations of power and skill, you've already conquered 2 of Prin's 3 challenges. Ere we come to the final trial, however, Prin would further our education on Nalagan summoning. Yeah, it goes until November 4th. Indeed.
First, I would ask what you know of the rise and fall of summoning in the Allagan Empire. I was made to cover rather a lot of history, you understand.
From our research, we have learned that summoners were initially lauded as heroes for their success against the primals. When certain of these mages began to abuse the art's power for personal gain, however, the adoration of the populace shifted towards an oppressive hatred.
Correct. We speak now of the latter half of the 3rd Astral Era. My creator, Master Sari,
it's a FF9 reference,
was one of those who expended his energies on the destruction of primals, even as he fled from relentless persecution. Alongside his disciples, he triumphed over Belias and many other lesser entities.
And that's just straight up Evilise reference. Belias. That was the name of the Elder Primal from whom Tristan once drew power. Master Sari must have been mighty deed to defeat such a foe. I guess so.
Yet he still knew fear. The thought that the grand discipline of summoning would fade into oblivion was more than Master Sari could bear, and so he sought to preserve its legacy and provide for his successors. My creator was well versed in etherochemistry and held a particular interest in the technology of information. Broadly speaking, he researched methods for producing arcane geometries without grimoires, and experimented with machine-enhanced Egi. He eventually abandoned both of these technologies, deeming them unsuitable for the instruction of future generations. Hoping to provide guidance to those summoners yet unborn, he instead began writing and enchanting a work that would survive down the ages. He made me. Such an accomplished personage. Why then have I seen but scant mention of his name in Elag's histories? As you have said yourself, it was an age when the adulation of summoners experienced an extreme reversal. It is likely that Master Sari's achievements were struck from the records, even as his loyal pupils were struck down in the streets. I was shut in a storeroom, abandoned to my slumber like some common treatise on trade agreements in the southern provinces, and thus I can tell you naught of what befell my creator in his later years. Damn, that's some persecution, bro. I expected a dry recital on the history of summoning, but you've shared with us your personal narrative. 'Tis clear you hold a great deal of respect for Master Sari. I am a familiar. I simply relay information as I was enspelled. This lecture is now over. As you wish, Prin. Well, Vermillion, 'twould seem class is dismissed for the moment. I suggest you recuperate from this day's trial, and look toward preparing yourself for the final challenge. Sure. Right. Makes sense. Bye-bye. Alright, do we have anyone else here? 65, 65. Not you. You say Popoto, I say... Oh yeah, that's right. We have the, gathering to do here. Let's see here. Steady. Botanist. Sweet. Look at my hat. Yeehaw and all that. I remember using this jacket on my original account for a little bit. I like the look of it. You look like a JRP protagonist set in a Western influenced world. Have you done the Halloween thing yet, Vanilla Lily Rose? Do you like the pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern mandragora? Hello, Edgith. How do you like Gridania? That lovely scent in the air, the lush greenery, this truly is the spiritual home of botany. I wonder if there isn't some way I could stay here more permanently. I haven't. We'll do it later today. Oh, now's a good day, I suppose. There I go, daydreaming again. Honestly, Edgith, let's make our way to the guild. Yeah, you go running that way. I'm just gonna take the crystal. People that use stairs versus people that use escalators. Be like this. I'm an escalator man myself. They were invented, we might as well use them, that's what I say. Well, 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 if it isn't Fufusha, if you looked behind you, I wonder what you would say. Oh, we didn't see the reaction again. Let's get to the heart of the matter. I suggest that we cultivate a new species of popoto. Popoto? You mean the root vegetable used in soups and pancakes? What kind of pancakes are you eating? The very same. While the Dravanian hinterlands enjoy more sunlight than most regions, the soil is far from fertile. The area's mountainous terrain and cold climes can also hardly be considered favorable. Succinctly put, it is not especially hospitable from a botanic point of view, and it should come as no surprise that any crops planted there would be lacking in quality. However, that is precisely why I propose we put our faith in the sturdy Popoto. But do you not think we would struggle to sell regular Popotos? They're so ubiquitous in Exorzia. I can't imagine who would be interested in one grown in Dravania. That would be true if we planned to simply grow the common Popoto. However, through selective breeding, we shall give birth to one that is unique to Dravania. One that will come to represent the region.
The gasp noise.
Vermillion, I would like you to gather some wild Popotos for me. We shall plant these in the mud plots and crossbreed them. By improving upon Popotos that have already been able to grow in harsh conditions, we might be able to produce one of the toughest root vegetables known to man.
Okay, if you say so.
You have my thanks. I suggest you try searching East End. The area was famed for its Popoto production once upon a time. The settlement there that used to cultivate the vegetable may be long gone, but I imagine there should still be a few Popotos growing in the area. You certainly stand a much higher chance of finding wild Popotos there than you would aimlessly wandering the realm. And I shall accompany you, Vermillion. I may not be able to help much with harvesting Popotos, but I'm sure I could be of some use. Perhaps I could clean your boots every now and then. I do not see the harm in Edgith tagging along. It may even turn out to be quite the learning experience for her. East End is a relatively peaceful area, but I shall let the Order of the Twin Adder know you are coming as a precaution.
Well then, it's settled. I shall go on ahead to scout the area for you. Potato pancakes. There are potato cakes. I don't know if there's potato pancakes, though. That'd be kind of interesting. Well... Oh shit, that's in Garabania? No. Is it? Well, I guess it is. I forgot about that part. Well then... Where do we go now? Where haven't we gone yet? I'm trying to remember. I think we went to Limsa last time. Limsa areas. Let's take a quick look at the quest thingies once again. Hingashi. Stop it. Garabania. Anywhere that's not Hingashi or Garabania. That's what it's looking like right now. Oh, we got Thanalan to complete the thing there. So I guess we could go back to Thanalan. Just real quick. Oh, gotta go to Dravania for mining. Forgot about that. I think it might be best if we go to Dravania for the mining thing, and just in case we have to go back to Ul'dah, though. So... where do we go in Dravania? Edelshire. I should have known. Shit, that's right. Well, in that case... fuck it. We'll finish the... No, it's a terrible idea. Let's go to Dravania. What am I saying? Go to Garabania, dummy. No, I probably have to mine in Garabania. Sorry for the indecision, fellas. I'm trying to save Gil here. This is the right move. I'm making the right move right now. Right here. Right here, right now. Alright. Time to be a miner. There we go. Don't really look too different, do I? Oh shit, what the fuck do I have to do again? There's a trip set. Shit, what do I have to do? I'm trying to remember. Thick skin, thick skin, thick skin. Oh! I just wasted Gil coming here. I really should read the thing, my bad. Fine, we're going to Garabania. We'll start with the fringes. Well, that's embarrassing, my bad, fellas. Well, since we're in the area, might as well see where everything is. Including new job quests with White Mage and Bard. Hello, Pinky and Perky, as Honey Biscuit would say. Much more casually dressed, well, at least in Norval's case. Sanson! Masked motives. Sanson is at his wit's end with Norval. Gah! I can't believe I'm saying this, but Norval might be an even bigger pain than Guidolo. Despite my express instructions to keep out of the garrison's way, what does he do but go and bother every single soldier about? And now everyone here looks at us askance. Ugh. I brought a tome to record mission details, but instead I'm filling it with the names of those to whom I must apologize. I'm sorry if I've caused trouble, but it's simply more efficient that I make the inquiries myself. What a man says amounts to only half the story. How he says it gives you the rest. Besides, I felt compelled to make up for Master Guidolo. All he seemed to be doing was drinking and singing. Well, appearances can be deceiving with him. He has his own way of acquiring information. Speaking of which, I am curious as to what he has learned. Vermillion, might I ask you to look around the castrum for him? I will keep a close eye on Norval in the meantime. Weird name, honestly. Wait, what's this thing? Oh, it's an aetherite. Maybe when we're done with job quests. Aetherite quests. Guidolo, you seem lonely back here. Sanson wants to know what I know, does he? Well, might be as I've learned a thing or two, but I ain't ready to share 'em yet. Still need to clear up some details. See, now I'm not one for unfinished tales. It ain't Bardley, but as I'm sure you can appreciate. Seeing as you're here, though, there is something I could use a hand with. Of late, masked bandits have been terrorizing the area. Not even the lion soldiers are safe, it seems. The brazen bastards set on a patrol just the other day. And now a twin adder scout's late to return, and chances are the bandits are at it again. I want you to go and check things out. I'd go myself, but I need to keep an eye on our friend Norval. He's been acting queer since we got here. How dare you say that? There will be more to tell later, but for now, you'd best be on your way. The soldier was bound for Schism and the ruins to the northeast of here. Oh, I guess it's fine if Guidolo says that word. Sorry, I just had to play up that reaction that the player has. Oh shit, that's right, I can't fly here. Oh wait, what am I doing? Let's start the White Mage job quest right here. It's up here. White Mage! Hello, Sylphie. An aura for trouble. Sylphie seems eager to speak with you. Oh, hello, Vermillion. It's nice of you to worry, but I've been perfectly safe. I asked the soldiers at the wall if I could accompany them on their patrols instead of wandering about on my own. More than a few times, I thought I sensed something, the briefest of flickers. But the scouts had their mission, and I couldn't risk getting separated from them to confirm my suspicions. I need to check one area in particular, some distance away from the patrol route. Do you think you could come with me? Here, I'll mark the spot on your map, and we can meet there when you're ready. Yeah, whatever you say, I guess. Bam! Mass motives, a rousing reunion. Try to remember what those are for. Yes, this is dogs. Oh my god. Hello, yes, this is dog. I love that meme. Yeah. Who's chasing me? I don't know. I think it was one of the Mandragora likes. Am I gonna have to slay that for the leather worker? The mountain grizzly? Because I saw grizzly gloves in the job quest creation list for leather worker. Ah, fuck off. Go and bugger yourself. That's right. Now then, Sylphie! We'll get the Popatos in a second. This is the place. There's some shit happening to your shoes, sir. Do you feel that? The source must be nearby. Yeah, sure is. Ah! And you're sure it's the same child? Well, there he fucking goes. I don't know what's going on here, but her aura is blinding. Come on, we have to follow her. I guess we should. Canis Perdito. So cute. Cute little Perdito. Is this Popados? Alright then, let's do it. Time to gather some goddamn Popados. Shit, it's up there, isn't it? Hoya! Yeah, get up there. Get up there! Get up there! That's right, you get up there. Oh shit. I had to go down anyways. My bad, fellas. Still, it's quite nice looking up here. Well, 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 if it isn't Edgith. Oh, Vermillion, there you are. I heard from one of the soldiers that this is the area where Popados used to be grown. Fufusha told me that we should aim to bring back 20 of them. That should be more than enough. Oh, and don't worry about lugging them back to Edalshire. That's my job. I guess if you say so. Popados, huh? Popatos! What's the, fucking quest? There we go. Okay. You say Popatobit. 20, which you will then take back to the East End. East End, eh? What the fuck? It's up there. Why are you all the way down here? Unless... Let me check these things out. They're shrubs. And, you know, Popatos don't grow on trees, do they? So let's see here. Wild Popato. Harvest wild Popatos. Alright. Ha! This ought to be right? Yep. Wild Popatos. Don't mind if I do. Now come here, wild Popatos. You're mine. Sweet. That's what I'm talking about. Already halfway there. Then we'll do the white mage thing before we head on up. I've been working on the railroad all through the frontier. Shit. That fucking sucks. It's time to get desperate. Ha! Ha! This. And... this ought to do it. I'll have an extra. That's what I'm talking about. Got the Popatos. But first... away from the monster real quick. Ha! Mossling in the water. Gross. What a strange moss-colored rock. Oh shit! In case anyone ever read that children's book back then about the talking spider Anansi. Talking about a strange moss-colored rock. And then falling backwards. And then making everyone else say the same thing before the rock, asking them to take a walk together. Then he goes to their fucking house and robs them. Yes, it's a legit children's book. Don't worry. That spider gets a comeuppance at the end. Gotta look that shit up. Oh, Ether Storm! Shucks? The fuck is a shuck? They're done. Shucking around. Yeah, whatever. You guys don't scare me. You're just like Ghost dog looking things. Oh shit, wait, they're dead. Anyways. What is going on with you? Let me try to heal you. Oh, okay, you know what? Back up. There you go. That's better. Although you might want to look ahead rather than down, because that angle is a little off.
Stay away from me! Mama! Where are you? You poor thing! You must have been terrified. But don't worry, we'll get you back to your mother. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Mama says they'll take me away and lock me in a cage. Is that what she says? Well, I'm Sylphie, and this is Vermillion. Now you know our names. Why don't you tell us how? Yours. Then we won't be strangers anymore, right? Damn! My name is Gaddy. You don't feel icky like the bad things? Well, I hope that means we can be friends. Come on, Gaddy. Let's go and find your mother. Do you know the way home? I don't have any friends. We live in the forest. Just Mama and me. Were you hurt when those creatures attacked? Here, let me see. Oh, Dragon Computer. Doing the Tidus laugh. And the first. Welcome. How is Dragon Zero Computer? Oh! Fine, I'll hydrate. Jeez. Try to say hello. You get a water bottle thrown at you. Unbelievable. And the shrimp. Posture check. God damn, I wish I had time to make some shrimp. Oh! A fat chocobo. Oh no, you saved your points, didn't you? How dare you? With the fat chocobo. I am good. Yeah, well, I got a bird thrown at me. How do you think I feel? Alright. It's all good, though. It's all in good gist. It's good to see you here. Were you hurt when those creatures attacked? Here, let me see. Ah, I'll mend that in no time. Watch. A conjurer like me can heal all sorts of wounds. I want to get the Final Fantasy Tactics game. Oh, I got that game. Don't you worry. It's only a matter of time before we stream it one day. I'm wondering if I want to show it to Indigo early or if I want to do it chronologically, the game's releases, and wait till after we play classic Final Fantasy VII. Or maybe before 7. Before we get to the 3D games. I just don't know. A conjurer! No! Don't touch me! It was my favorite Final Fantasy game when I played it on the PS1. It's a fucking good one, that's for sure. I agree, though. It's the best Final Fantasy PlayStation 1 game. I don't know about 2. I'd have to think about it. There's that surge again! And this time it's far more powerful. Gaddy, we have to leave! You dumbass, it was behind you. What? She's gone! Did you see where she went? Originally it was FF7, but then Tactics was a challenge. Oh yeah, I love how much you can customize in Tactics. No, but we barely took our eyes off of her. How did she manage to vanish so quickly? She's taken by the Voidson. She learned the trick from a Moogle. How did Gat vanish so quickly? I don't know. No idea either, huh? She winked out of sight just like she was a Moogle. That surge of power I felt is gone as well. Bruh. I don't think it's a coincidence that it faded as soon as Gaddy left. God damn it, Dragon Computer. That was a good timing. Anyways. What I liked about it was that you had to be careful and mindful of your loadout. Not everyone can do everything. Well, you know what, Dragon Computer, what the new remake improves on for Tactics? Say you don't get fucking safe glocked before you 1v1 Weegraph. If you know, you know. Whenever she panics, I feel her aura just kind of expand. And I think the Voidson sense it too. And I'd wager 3 afternoons of listening to Herrer Nolanel's lectures that the presence of those fiends is what's upsetting the elementals. I know, that pissed me off so much. And then it follows up with the well, back then it was Velius, but the Belias fight. Right then, it's time we return to Gridania and report our findings to the Guildmaster. Are you gonna try the hard mode? Because there's difficulties that they put in the game. An easier one and a harder one. And the normal one.
I tried the difficult one. It's really, like, so far in Chapter 1, the enemies just do more damage. And it's rough. Oh, wait, I was doing the Popoto shit. Hold on. Before we, go up anymore. I had to oh, wait. I would be, like, overpowered, then they go over and just kill the person I am trying to save and got stuck in an epic loop. I had to restart the game completely. Oh, protect the X, quests were a little rough. Like, say, if you decided to save Argith at the beginning. Which, you know, if it's your first time playing, I could forgive you for that. Instead of just defeat all enemies. I had to restart the game completely. The twins. Oh, Rafa and Maka? Wait, was there one where we had to defend Rafa? I think so. The guy of the twins. Merrick. His name was Merrick. They should be somewhere around here. Let me know once you've managed to gather 20. Yes, yes. Have some wild Popodos. Allowed to grow unchecked in the wild. It only took a matter of generations for this transplant from the new world to become decidedly different than its farm-grown cousins. I wonder how good wild potatoes taste like anyways. You've finished? I wonder what it's like to be so skilled. Must be nice. I may be an inadequate botanist, but I would like to believe I have it in me to haul 20 Popodos as far as the mud plots. I'll make sure to assist Fufusha in preparing them to be replanted as soon as I arrive. Maybe take an airship. Just saying. Well, anyways, what else we got? Monk. Let's take a look, actually. Now, I have no idea what a Tanglewood we have here is. Or Prison Break. Ha! Ha! There we go. Those are stupid standards. Just the hidden truth is what's important. The masked motives. Masked motives. Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. This over here. What is this? Oh, it's the bard. My bad. Well, let me be a bard. Boink. Perfect. Now let me catch up on the chat. Ah, Moss! Let me catch up on the chat. Yeah, the enemy would always move and just kill him, because the enemies would be the same level as your main character, and the allies would be the level they predict you would be, and then once you die, you can try to level yourself up, because I'm pretty sure that's when the game keeps them at that level, so you can grind if needed. I'm going to wait for it to go on sale one day. I cannot afford $50 for a game. That is what made it a real challenge. Pissing me off a little, because I wish sometimes they base the levels off the party you have deployed. Yes, that's a fair statement to make. I remember having, when I was a dumb little kid, I remember getting stuck on Miliudol's first fight. Because I didn't think that white mages were allowed to cast black magic back then. I was like 7. Give me a break. Very unorthodox for most of the Final Fantasy games at the time period. But it was definitely more like the classic ones. Because you recruit a new person, they start off level 1, including Cloud. Which I heard he's considerably buffed in this remake. So that's going to be fun to play around with. And they gave him voice lines if you added him to some story quests. And yes, he is of course voiced by the guy doing Cloud's voice in the remake series. Will you fuck off? I have bandits to fight. That's what I thought, stupid Leshy. And if you are level 50, it's hard to keep them alive, yet they have to do something to get XP. Well, you know, the good news is they'll be getting it fast if they succeed, like, doing little damage on monsters. I think it's like 1 level a hit until they get like 20 maybe levels behind the monster. Anyways, enough of this. It's time to fight. So as far as you go, more of them! Yep, that's right. You're probably wondering how you guys all got here right now. Well, it all started when I decided to give a fuck and save people, apparently. Yeah, take this for a spin. And you're fucking dead. You're welcome. Only if they live. That's true. Well, you know, they're knocked out. You just have to make sure they don't turn to crystals or chests, that's all. Thank you. They fell upon me with nary a warning. They knew I was coming. We alter our patrol routes on a regular basis, but they knew. What's more, it was as though they were barring my way. But now is not the time for speculation. I must take word of this back to my superiors. My thanks again, friend. See ya. And we can finish that in a second. What is this? The rousing reunion. I believe that is the way of the monk. No, it isn't. Shit. Oh, it's fishing. Okay. Sure. We'll do fishing. Shit, what am I gonna have to equip? I swear that fucking mark is always here when I'm streaming. I don't know why that queen bee is always here, but it is. Reina! Well, well, if it isn't Vermillion, angler extraordinaire. Hey, I remember you. You're from Heavensward. How fare you these days? Anselmi mentioned that you were in need of a deft hand, and as he's tangled up as usual in his struggle for succession, I took it upon myself to accompany you on this little escapade. Ah, yes, the Sahagin fellow. We just made each other's acquaintance. I saw a large shadow swimming beneath the surface of the Veladina, and when I cast my line, I found him on the other end of it. I was rather surprised to see a beastman so far from home, and what's more, one that took the bait. Primal instincts, I suppose. Tactics Advance wasn't bad, but not the same. Took away the charm that Tactics had. I never got to play Tactics Advance series, but I know there was like 2 or 3 of those games. Haven't played Vagrant Story or Tactics Ogre either, but I heard Tactics Ogre was pretty similar. 'Twould seem he got it in his head that this river's polluted with ceruleum runoff. He's been swimming to and fro for the gods know how long, trying to find the source. Like as not, he's right about the pollution. There's no shortage of imperial structures in these parts, after all. But as I've been trying to tell him, I am all but certain it's entirely unrelated to the disappearance of his beloved shooting stars. For, you see...
What could the Finnish know of the rivers and seas? There is only one shorewalker I know with the authority to speak of such matters, and his name is Wawalago.
Hey, I'm better than he is, just saying.
Stubborn little bugger, isn't he? He won't listen to a word I say. I've tried to explain to him countless times that me and my fellow fishing enthusiasts are every bit Wabalago's equal when it comes to knowledge of the waters, but to no avail.
It was okay, but not the same challenge. Oh, it was an easier game. I mean, aren't the main characters children? And the world looks more colorful. I feel like Tactics Advance was intended for children. I don't know how dark the story is, but I just get the feeling of the coloration in that game about that.
The day that the Sahagin needs the counsel of a shorewalker on such matters is the day the seas dry up.
Well, in that case, they're pretty fucking dry. Didn't you talk to Wabalago earlier? Just saying.
Putis!
Oh! Putis! That's right, you tell Govioff, Dragon Computer. Is that so? Then we'll just have to prove here and now that we're worth our salt. To that end, I would propose a contest. As you may know, the deep Veladina carp inhabit these waters. If we can reel in 3 before you can spear the same number, you'll agree that our angling acumen is the equal of your own. Do we have a deal? Woohoo! Oh, he just nodded. Well, he certainly took the bait easily enough. Alright, I'm counting on you, Vermillion. Go catch us 3 big ones. Whoa, what about you? Huh? You thought I'd be doing the fishing? Perish the thought. Going up against the spearfishing of Sahagin isn't something I like my chances with. You're far more capable than I. Don't worry, though. If I'm right, our friend is likely to resort to the same methods he uses in saltwater fishing, as that's all he knows. But we both know that the appropriate angling techniques differ from river to river and sea to sea. Use this to your advantage, and Godspeed. God damn it, woman. Catch 3 deep Veladina carp. Well, gee, I mean, I have some bait, I guess. I have a versatile lure. Let me look this up. Deep Veladina carp. The variety of Veladina carp is not named for the deep river pools in which it hides from predators, but the dark coloring of its skin. Oh, no shit, huh? Alright. Versatile look is fine. Apparently I just gotta do simple cast hook. I'll be here for a few hours today. Try the fish. I don't even like fish. Anyways, super slow. I always liked the teleportation, but also hated the failure rate it has. Teleportation? Oh, is that a technique in Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced? Oh, wait, do you mean tactics, like the movement? I remember. Yeah, teleport. Technically, it's 100%, but the likelihood of teleportation is reduced the farther you try to go beyond your running speed. Time Age can get it. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Let's chum the waters and see what we can get. I'm gonna catch those goddamn fish with the versatile lure. It's kind of cool looking, not gonna lie. Sit for luck. Oh, shit! I guess I can't sit. Ah, the fish gets away. That's what I get. Actually, I don't think it was always 100% the PS1 game. Oh, I don't know about that. I remember having the PS1 game, but then I lost it. So I got the War of the Lions remake when that came out on PSP. Balthier was fucking OP as shit. Lusa was aight. Balthier was the shit, though. But did depend on the range you're going. Yeah, that's true. That's why all the ghost monsters would always slowly teleport towards you. A green stream loach. Yeah, that's not what I want. Huh! PS1 was normally like 50 to 70% for short and like 5% on farther one. If I remember correctly. I'll have to research it later. Come on! I want to finish this goddamn fishing thing. Deep Veladina carp. Oh, there's another one. Shouldn't I still get like a picture? I guess not, since it's only possible to get it in this. Come on now. You know, you want to jump in here, you goddamn fish. I mean, I know I'm using a versatile lure, so obviously there's no guarantees of picking it up every time, as you can see. Shit. Actually, it's not so bad. I'm just glad I don't have to get high quality catches. Teleport is 100% within the unit's regular move range. It goes down 10% for each square beyond that. Yep. That's what I thought it was. Black Veladina carp. Ooh! Black as opposed to deep! Yeah, they kind of look similar. Would he really be able to tell the difference? So a unit with a 5 move, ninja plus Germanus boots. Say, we'll be able to move 14 squares at a 10% success rate, or success chance. Well, yeah. But like, good thing you can throw stuff as a ninja at any rate. Veladina grasp carp. Alright, I guess. Okay. The Onion Knight was so weak, but so broken when leveled up. And when you, the thing is about Onion Knight, all the Onion equipment that only they can equip was, at the poacher's fucking store. What you had to at least... Blood sipper? Ew, gross. Gross name for a rather gorgeous lobster. But anyways, it was at the poachers in War of the Lions that you got the Onion equipment. That's where they got super fucking strong, because all the Onion equipment combined basically gave them every single great status effect in the game. Otherwise, they're just boring, because you can't do anything else but attack with them. Very fucking strong, though. Dark Knights were the shit. Now, Dark Knights were overpowered as fuck. They were like super weak, but get all their skills and suddenly they get a huge buff. It wasn't skills, if I remember correctly. Onion Knights didn't have abilities to level up because all they did was attack. No, their perk was being able to equip onion equipment. And when they equipped onion equipment, they got all the buffs. And they couldn't even equip abilities from other jobs. It was just attack, similar to what Mimes had. But the fact they could equip onion equipment made them one-shotting monsters. And Falada and Sam, Jesus, can I just have a third deep fucking cart, please? And there's Dark Knights. All their abilities just draining hit points. And I think one ability drained magic points. And one-shotting the shit out of everything with darkness. Dark Knights were the true OP monsters. But you had to use equipped swords because Knight swords were still stronger than Dark Knight swords. Which is silly to me. Oh, come on. What the fuck is this, dude? Come on. I just need one more, for God's sakes. You had to max out the other jobs to max out Onion Knights. Oh. Is that true? Maybe, like, off the record you had to, because I remember Onion Knights always having that star above their heads. You couldn't learn anything as them, I think. So the stronger the other jobs, the stronger the knight. The classic freelance stat building statistics. I still think Dark Knights are more worth it. Should have used another bait. You're right, but they also cannot have any other jobs equipped. Yes, they can't. Dark Knights were amazing, though. But you had to master Black Mage, you had to master Knight, you had to have 20 confirmed kills, which, you know, that's interesting, that's easy. And varieties of combined levels for all the higher tiered physical jobs. Like level 8s, I think. My God, man, come on! It's just getting fucking annoying at this point. Wow, okay. That's great. It starts as the weakest job, having minimal stats as the character masters of the jobs. The Onion Knight progressively becomes stronger, and once 14 jobs have been mastered, stats become the highest in the game. That and Onion equipment also enhance it and give it even higher stats, and more importantly, terrific passive stats effects. Pretty much unkillable. That's true. Is it really worth mastering everything for collectathons? I guess so. Just take 5 Onion Knights to Midlight Deep and fucking wreck Elidibus. You know, I should have known it really would take this long if I was just going to use versatile lore. What else do they fucking eat? Come on. Oh, cool. Finally. Alright. No. Yeah, just give them the chum. As I expected, Gov is having difficulty adapting to freshwater fishing. Even the water itself seems to be irritating his skin. Still, we mustn't underestimate him. Hurry and catch those carp. Whatever, man, here. Yes, yeah, star coloring in the skin. I read that earlier. Pretty much unkillable. Summoner was always interesting, but once they are out of magic, they are useless. Unless you equip them half magic ability, which I forget what it's called, but yeah. Half their magic points required for spells. Really, you learn Summoner to slap it on the Black Mage, if anything. Black Mage is best caster. Fine work as always. You never cease to amaze with how quickly you assess the swimming patterns of your prey, even in unfamiliar waters. Let's call Gov back and settle this once and for all. Okay, I guess we will. won't we? Well, well, well. All tactics veterans know. Throwaway white mage, embrace chemist. Well, would you look at this? Vermillion cast, hooked, and reeled in 3 carp before you even set your sights on a single one. How does it feel to lose to a land dweller, Gov?
I do not expect fishing in fresh waters to be so arduous. For a shore walker like you to outfish a sahagin, there are no words to express my shame.
Maybe now you've realized there's some worth to what we have to say. Now, shall we return to the topic of the shooting stars?
Capable fisherman you may be, but I have already found my answer. The shooting stars have disappeared because this river has been sullied by the ceruleum spilling out into its waters.
And if you would let me finish a sentence just for once, I would tell you this isn't so. Why, your prize fish aren't even native to this river. I've discovered beyond a shadow of a doubt that they hail from further to the east. Jeez, what? You see, I came to these parts for business. As Vermillion knows, my true profession is to ensure that my clients' enemies, sleep with the fish. In my spare time, I took a liking to reeling in those fish. Needless to say, I often have occasion to chat with the locals about their favorite fishing spots. So, I asked around based upon information relayed to me by Wabalago, pressing anglers from eastern lands on the whereabouts of fish resembling the shooting star's description. I was able to gather that there are indeed massive schools of bright scarlet fish measuring 60 elms in length swimming in the waters near the Isle of Thavnair in the Near East. And so I...
60 elms? Those are no shooting stars! The fish that my clutch so cherish dwarf even you in size, shorewalker!
Let me finish for once, would you? Furthermore, in East Authard I found fish of the self-same appearance as those in Thavnair, red as blood, but this time a more 20 elms in length.
It all makes sense now. The shooting stars my clutch saw were fully grown. They began life in the far east as slight hatchlings, gradually growing to gargantuan size as they journey to the west.
That's what I've been trying to tell you from the start. If the numbers that embark on that rite of passage have dwindled to all but nothing, it stands to reason that whatever happened in the vicinity of their spawning beds. That said, we still have a lot of ground and water to cover before we can fully ascertain just where their nursery is located. While the fishers of the East have seen fish fitting the description of the shooting stars, they were no more knowledgeable about where those fish originate from than we are. Thankfully, I've already managed to establish good rapport with the anglers in these parts. Would you be so kind as to return to Lenosha to give Master Wabalago a report at length while I ask about and search for further clues? I will be in touch as soon as I can find a lead to go on. Oh god, I have to go back to Limsa, of course. And you there, I do hope you've learned your lesson about underestimating the talents of shorewalkers. Try to avoid jumping to conclusions next time we meet, won't you? That's right, Gov, you just chill the fuck out.
Loath as I am to admit it, she is right. Forgive me for my arrogance, shorewalker. You can assure Master Wabalago that you will have my ear in the future. I thank you for your aid.
Okay, cool. Nice humility. Always love to see it. Well, that was a bit of a long talk scene. Yeah, we'll finish that in due time. We've got other things to worry about. Like monkeying around. So that was shit. Cut it, just cut that. I think I'll just go there first so I can avoid fights, though. Sneak around in woods. Ha! 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 Oh, god damn it. Come on. Come on. Don't be like that. Eh. That's what I thought. Stupid game. Alright. Any monsters close by? Oh shit, what's this destination for? Oh, Dragoon? Fuck it, we'll Dragoon. I guess. Did not appear on my map just because, like, there's so much stuff to do? Whatever. Where's that dragon at? I suppose you fellas prefer I do job quests this way to save money, or if I should just do them one at a time and suck it up about the expenses.
It would seem man is capable of using lots of styles when creating buildings. I had been expecting something similar to those found in the churning mists. Let us venture inside and see if Phonim cannot be found.
Alright, I guess. Let's go.
Vermillion!
Oh, yeah? What's up? Better follow him.
Your help, if you please.
It's just kind of standing there. Are you sure? I guess he's sure. You're under attack! Nah, really? No, I had no idea. Take this on for size. And then taste my rising apricot. Damn, just fell apart like that, huh? Wuss. Speaking of wusses.
I had been admiring the craftsmanship of man when it suddenly moved towards me, though I struggle to believe this is what the legends refer to as the slumbering worm.
Really?
Ah, dear Vermillion! I did not know you too were researching the slumbering worm.
Oh, Eric. Of all people to meet.
Oh, wait, you know of the slumbering worm? We have journeyed here for the very purpose of meeting that dragon. You Dravanians could do with studying up on your history. The time when one could meet the worm has long since passed. The High Priest Haymart, also known as the Slumbering Worm, departed this world over 300 years ago. The Slumbering Worm was a mere man? But of course, why would you think otherwise? Haymart was a monk renowned for his mastery of meditation, though when necessary, he was quite capable of harnessing his worm-like strength to trounce his foes. Oh, you got bamboozled, Ornkai! Fuck you! Man wins again! He earned the Slumbering Worm, alias after 100 men. However, fell asleep.
Babbling, as usual.
Well, it seems we must begin our search anew. I worry I too may become a slumbering worm should I listen to this tiring man any longer. Let us pay a visit to Sir Alberic instead. Anyone Hustian holds in such high regard can surely aid our hunt.
If you say so. Bye, Eric. Nice seeing you. Can you even notice me? Alright, I guess. He's lost in his world for once. Yeah? He didn't even see us leave, did he? You know, that's kind of what he gets for being a bitch to Wiedergeld. I know Wiedergeld has a lot to learn, but Jesus, man. Be nice to him. Probably gonna have to go back to Korthas to finish that, I imagine. Who would have guessed? Alright, Wiedergeld, it's your turn. Let's do some things. As a child, I came to this place. We faced fearsome fiends that we might open our chakra. In returning here, I hoped there would be a spark, inspiration for a new creed, but it is not so simple.
The fist once taught that. Through the pursuit of strength, one can approach the sublimity of Rhalgr.
A teaching our forebears followed to their undoing. In pursuit of strength, they sought the power of rule, and by that power they were destroyed. Our creed must rise above that dark past, or it cannot light the way unto the future. Nay, we must find a new path.
Well, there's nothing like a journey for finding paths. Let's keep moving, Master. Something will come to mind before you know it.
So I pray, Zinsa. So I pray. But yes, let us continue on to the peaks, east to the village of Alagana. There, Professor Eric awaits us.
Are you kidding? He was just here.
Should have watched me as a dragoon. That's all I'm saying. Alright, anything else to do in this area? Well, there is finishing up that, and fuck you, I'm teleporting. That's right. Finishing up Bard, fellas. Finishing up Bard. Alright, Guidolo. This one is a pretty short one, to be honest. There you are, Vermillion. So, what happened? Was it the bandits after all? Yeah, 3 of them.
Mass bandits in the area? You had an encounter with them? Thank the matron you did not come to harm. Guidolo, why did you not see fit to share this with us?
Hi, well, I knew it was nothing Vermillion couldn't handle alone. Besides, I had some business of my own, someone to keep an eye on. I cannot imagine who that might be, Master Guidolo. I owe you an apology. I'd assumed in air that you were not doing your work. Unorthodox though your methods may be, there is no doubting their efficacy. Ain't no trick to what I do. Everyone's got a song what's close to their hearts, and with a bit of camaraderie in the cups, they'll tell you what it is. Then I strum 'em their song over heart to heart is all. Thanks to Guidolo, we were able to learn of the recent incidents. So I ask you, will you not have a little faith in us? I'm not so certain I understand. Look, Norval, we've made a stop here at your request that we might gather information for our search, but not once did you tell us what it is we should look for. By now, we have more than a solid grasp of the region beyond. What should we do next? Oh my, did I neglect to tell you? My profoundest apologies. The tome we seek. It's said to rest in a place connected to Gilbert, the general who led the Malamegan forces during the Autumn War. Now that you mention it, the masked bandits appeared on the way to Schism, and Gilbert was a known devotee of the Fist of Rhalgr. Just taking a wild stab here, but might be as they're also after the tome. An unsettling notion. Should that be the case, we haven't any time to waste. I will go and make some inquiries immediately. God damn it, stop talking to the soldiers. Wait, I didn't give you Leave him. There's something you two need to know. I got this from a soldier, but Norval's been sneaking outside the castrum while our backs were turned. Bastard's been acting right fishy since we got here, and he tensed up good when the subject of the masked bandits came up. Whatever his true motives may be, we must bring them to light. Rather than reel him in, let us give him some line to act. There's no telling what Norval will do next. While we keep watch, please see that you are ready to deal with anything. Yes, sir. And there's Bard. The Bard is done. By the way, let me make sure. Yep, I need to drink some more delicious water. Oh, I have a Pup Widow left. That's cute. Anyways. Yeah, drink some water. Glug glug and all that. Pardon me. Yeah, I'll do that later. For now, oh, excuse me. For now, what else do we got? Quite a bit. In the fringes. Nope, that's Black Shroud. Fuck it. You say Popoto. I say Gerudo. Fine, I don't know. The peaks for Red Mage. Or I have to mine again. Let me see. Chief asks you the Striped Hills in Garabania. The Striped Hills. Oh, Striped Hills, huh? God damn it, it was right over there. Fuck. Once again, that's what I get. We'll look at the Striped Hills to find the Beggar's Mithril Ore. No, get back on your goddamn chocobo. Really wrestling my jimmies with these job quests. Eh, fuck off. Just gotta move the headphones a bit. You wear headphones like these too long, it aches the ears a little. This is gonna be a bit of a travel. Oh, come on. You could jump over this. Fuck off. Ouch! Eh, fuck off. How do plants have eyes at the back of their head if they clearly have an eye in front of them? Or, you know, see with eyes in front of them is what I should say. Shit, how many of these do I need again? Let me see. Mine, thick skin. 20 chunks. And just like the botany with the potatoes. Right. Potatoes, sorry. Huh, wait a minute. There we go. Now then, where shall we find this? Mithril ore. I feel like that's a pickaxe thing. Stop that. Oh, lay of the land, that's what I want. Okay. Beggar's Mithril Ore. Lower ethereal conductivity than regular mithril makes this a poor substitute for the precious green metal, unless low ethereal conductivity is what you require. Of course, not always about how hard it is, after all. Better give me a good king's yield for this one. It is a pickaxeable. Sweet. That'll help us. Putties again, Dragon Computer. My goodness. Switch the back. There we go. As long as I can get this next one perfect, which, spending on sharp vision, I certainly will. We got this. And then I can go up here to see if there's anything that needs to be done in the next area. Like a red mage, for instance. Anyways, here we go. Oh, nice. Am I able to get up this way? Maybe, let me see. There we go. I quite like the night theme of the fringes. It's nice and chill. Might be one of my favorite night piano themes, to be honest, in the entire series of FF14. Must be clear, because Trino fucking rules. that's gonna be good. Oof, excuse me. And I think the monk is also up here. Yeah, it's at that village. That's like that guy was saying. Oh shit, wait, this ain't, this is Rogger's Reach, should have probably known about that. Mother's boy! Red mage, there we go. And nothing available here, except maybe that, but one day, maybe one day. The peaks! Trace and Blood, Return the Monk, just 2 of them right now, huh? Alright, fair enough. Bit of travel time, as usual. Whatever, I ain't scared of monsters. Fuck it, I'll travel as a red mage, let's go. Pardon me, as usual. If I remember right, going to Jehuntia's home. And as a red mage, it is time to exact justice. And all that. I wonder what Tia means when the naming convention of Makote. It's used so often, there has to be some canonical meaning. Let's begin our expedition, shall we? Be on the lookout for stone tablets bearing the histories of the Red. Did I mention that it was our forebears in the art who constructed the ziggurat? It was built to suppress this unstable weather that was whipped up in the wake of that era's calamity. A sort of dampening weight that slowed the land's raging currents of ether to a tickle. In time, however, the ziggurat also became a library, where successive generations of red mages enshrined their stories and their secrets. It is a shame that so many of these precious slates have since been lost to plunderers, or simply worn down by the ravages of time. As such, I do not expect to find a fully intact record of Lambert's ghastly rite, but at the very least we should discover hints of what the transformation ritual entails. You take one way, and I'll take another. And we'll both take care not to fall prey to Kikern bandits. No shit. They keep fucking opening the door as they approach it. Oh my god, I love it. I didn't even have to fight him. Or go through that door. Outstanding. Yeah, everybody looking. Demo man drunk speak attempted. Well, if it isn't a charred goddamn tablet. Looks like it's a piece of another tablet. Got the stone tablet. It's probably a bad idea. Bruh. Alright. We'll dance. Fine, you can die that way. See if I care. Guess it's both outside of this ziggurat. I don't even know how to pronounce what this building is called. Kids better be careful over there. I heard a rockin'. And almost done. Oh, right, there's only one stairwell. Go figure. Ha 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 ha. Alright, here we are. Get that last tablet, baby! Hopefully I don't have to go all the way back to Edalshire to finish this Red Mage quest. All the fucking traveling. Get my chocobo while I can. Fuck you guys! That's right. I win, you lose. It's just natural order of things. Wow, Jirhoon, you're just kind of standing right from that thing, aren't ya? I better not get attacked. How did you fare? I discovered a number of tablets myself, which... Well, ow! Ah, Carrie! Making me hydrate like that, how dare you? And a posture check. Okay, you are forgiven. And a stretch! Now that's just nice.
Akiri_Chan says, hi the Monroe's 20.
Aw, hi Akiri. Yes, hello. Thank you for speaking through the great zombie Roger, who now looks like a cat because I decided to have it breed once. That's no context anyways. Ah, shit, where was I? I discovered a number of tablets myself, which, while positively fascinating... Ah! Not the black chocobo! Come on, those ones spit pellets. And they fly. Jesus Christ. It's good to see you again, Akiri-chan. Let's see. While positively fascinating... Ow! I'm trying to read! Not the choco... Ah! Wait, chocobo... Oh my goodness, Akiri, you lurk a lot, don't you? Oh! You're quite the lurker, Akiri, getting all the points to throw birds at me! How dare you? Ah! What did that Buster Sword ever do to you? What do you want from me? That's a bunny man. I got to... Ow! You're just going up the list. You're really going up the list of stuff to throw. Oh, yes. Taste Twitch needs reminding. You fellas can throw stuff at me. Oh! Like a baby behemoth. This is acting. I'm not actually... Ow! The triple delta carbuncle attack. Oh. Ow! 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 Ah! And my rats! Hey, come on. I always do that when I can hear the rats in the background. Are you good? Are you feeling... Ow! Are you feeling adventurous, Akiri-chan? Jeez. This reminds me of Schnips. I think that was all of them. Good, I can stop crying now. My eyes are feeling super scratchy. Well, Akiri, now you can tell me what your favorite one was. Ahem. While positively fascinating, I offered little on the subject of occult rituals, and thanks for feeding Roger. Here, have some charred tablets. This one details the process for concocting an alchemical potion of Maki origin. This one is filled with the folklore of ancient Amdapor. Oh shit, this is Void Ark shit. I haven't even done that yet. And this one describes the early history of red mages. I don't know about that one, but the other two at least. And the carrots, the fat chocobo, the rats, the pride. 1, 2. Yeah, I always make it a habit when Indigo plays and I hear the rat wheel going on in the background, I throw rats at her. And I always tell in the chat, I hear the rats, honey. They're awake. They're here. Like Poltergeist or something. Man, you're just giving Roger all the foods. Check out my tablets. Mine are bigger than yours. If you put them together, at least. Oh-ho! If I'm reading this one correctly, you may have found exactly what we were looking for. He is Vermillion. He speaks for the rats. Actually, Honey Biscuit is Indigo, who is a rat tuber now. I speak for the bunnies. Woohoo! It appears to be a record from a time before red magic was unified as a distinct discipline. The passage describes a rite by which one can make a pact with a void scent and ingest its blood in exchange for supernatural power. Oh, true. It's okay, we both speak for all of the fluffy animals here. Even amongst their kin, certain creatures of the void harbor a voracious appetite for living ether. Lambert must have acquired the ability to siphon his victim's life force from one such fiend. I almost said friend. The practice in question is said to have started with a family of Maki sorcerers, who lived in the era preceding the Sixth Umbral Calamity. 4 red mages, whose arts draw so heavily upon their own ether, there is an obvious, if distasteful, advantage to stealing a foe's life energies. And if one can employ such energies to fortify and sustain one's own form, as Lambert did, then one can even wield magics beyond the limitations of ordinary mortals. He is Vermillion, he speaks for the bunnies, he hears the rats, and he marries one who speaks for the rats. Yeah, it's basically us right there. There you go. Not surprisingly, however, its tendency to result in ether-starved madmen led to the rite being declared a forbidden art. That was a very lovely song, by the way, Akiri. Thank you. I love them. I know, we have so many cute things. Also lovely is that. That's how Bay dances. This is how I dance. I'm kidding. We don't dance. Neither of us dance at all. There's more. Some mention of an alchemical concoction that would serve to sate the hunger for ether when living prey was unavailable, and the helpful scribe has even included a method for its preparation. Alia's transformation was strikingly similar to Lambert's. Surely this concoction would prove effective at curbing her condition as well. Let's see here. It seems the main ingredient is a chunk of semi-crystallized ether. Such a substance could be drawn from the core of an urolith, and I'm thinking the bigger the better. If I recall correctly, there are uroliths to be found to the east, in the vicinity of the Sleeping Stones. Pray find yourself one of the larger specimens and procure an ethereal core. Once you have what we need, we can rendezvous in the hamlet of Alagana. I shall busy myself collecting the other ingredients. Whatever you say, Mr. Hoon. Oh god, it's gonna be one of the longer ones, isn't it? Ha! Well, I guess we'll do that before monk stuff. Are you fucking kidding me? This really is the longest job quest this time, isn't it? Ugh. Well, fellas, we're gonna be traveling far and wide. Nah, fuck that. We're making a pit stop for the monk stuff. Ouch! Fuck you, Bloodblighter. I hate you. Although it is kind of cute, isn't it? Red moth thing. My equipment's fine. I don't need you, little mender, but maybe one day. Also, these things are oddly adorable to me. Oh, fuck. Ah! You missed! You cast on top of me and you missed, you bitch! Yeah, that's right. What are you gonna do? Oh, there's a fence in the way. I shall be in lurk mode then. Have fun, Bundad. Aw, thank you for lurking, Akiri. You're always welcome to throw stuff at us. Yeah, it's true. Is this another, Aetheryte quest? Yes, it is. Fuck off. Next time. Monk time! Monk. There it is. Excuse me. Alright, let's do this. Alagana, when I returned here, I remember the day the Temple of the Fist was raised. On that day, I was training, like all the days before. Then, without warning, we were attacked. We all of us fought bravely, even little ones like me, desperate to protect our temple, our home. But it was all in vain. One after the other we fell. All the while the temple burned. Some few of us managed to flee, me with my closest brother, Adri. We stumbled into this village, smoke billowing behind us. But when I looked around, Adri was not there. I never saw him again. Forgive me. Now is not the time for sorrowful recollection. Come, let us look for the professor. Go on then, join the bloody resistance, out of the pile of corpses. That's the only difference you're gonna make. Huh? You're wrong. I'm gonna make a real difference. I'm gonna train hard and honor Ralger, and he'll grant me power. That power couldn't save the temple, our home. What makes you think it's going to save us now? Don't be a fool. No matter how strong you become, you'd still be one man against the might of the Empire. Say what you will, but my mind's made up. I'm not letting the bastard Imperials take any more from us. You just take care of yourself, you hear? And all that. Souls crushed to submission, the fire in their hearts extinguished. To rekindle hope within such people, that must be the purpose of the new fist. And crazy hair things. Praise be. I have it. Our new creed. To those who have had their homes stolen, their loved ones taken, naught is more desirous than strength. The strength to protect that which they hold dear.
Well, well, I see you have found your answer, and rather more quickly than I had expected of someone who'd sooner strike rather than think with his head. With the Order's purpose thus established, we may consider the question of place. I regret to say, however, that the old temple grounds are currently occupied by the Resistance, and there is naught to indicate that they will vacate anytime soon. The grounds hold symbolic meaning, a fitting stage for reviving the fist, but ultimately the physical location matters not. For our mission lies in the spiritual realm, within people's hearts. There will rekindle the faith, and all may know the solace of worship. That, as they say, is the spirit. Now then, I shall report on how matters stand in the region, but few Fist faithful remain, even accounting for those who practice in secret. Nor has there been any trace of the Sect of Shadow, not since their misguided leader's downfall. Save for those who came over to the light, it is safe to assume that his ambitions died with him. We have a long road ahead, that much is plain. But we will see our journey through, one step at a time, and the first step begins here and now. Great. So, what do we do exactly? We hold a demonstration, give the people tangible proof that the fist is returned. Vermillion, first impressions last, and you are the first among us.
As such, I would entrust this task to you. Okay, what up?
You may leave it to me to round up the villagers. I shall cry up a veritable storm for the coming spectacle.
What spectacle? You didn't tell me what to do. Zinsa, Ochaka, take the wooden dummy. Set it up on the village outskirts. And Vermillion, number up and tell me when you are ready. I'm beating up a dummy, huh? Okay, that's great. Wherever you say.
Fantastic!
Yep, there's a striking dummy right there.
We mean a valid.
Fuck off. Not many came. Far fewer than I had hoped. But no less of a show will we give them for it. Come, brother. Your performance will mark the revival of the Fist of Rhalgr. Lead in with twin snakes. Follow on with a dragon kick. Then finish it with demolish. Twin snakes can be performed by first using form shift. Oh, well, yeah. There we go. Hey! And he wanted dragon kick. And then he wanted twin snakes. Or no, demolish. Why would I ever go in that order? Let's be real.
Oh! Hey! Ain't that the Fist of Rhalgr?
But I thought all the monks was gone. Good people of Alagana, I am Wiedergelt, proud son of Alamigo, and brother of the Fist of Rhalgr. All know the sad tale of our order. Years ago, the King of Ruin laid our temple to waste. Our faith was lost to the people. But without faith, it is people who are lost. For to lose faith is to lose hope. But we need hope now, in this bleak age, more than ever before. So I come before you today, and I beseech you, join me in reviving the Fist of Rhalgr. Let us restore hope to the land.
You can't fool us. Yes, once soldiers, fought for the front lines. You're no different from the accursed masks.
So it was in the past. Our order was seduced by power, swore allegiance to the royal family. We monks were little more than tools of war. But that was the Fist of old. The new Fist serves no king. It hungers not for glory. It thirsts not for blood. Nay, friends, it seeks only to protect that which we hold dear. Protect? Rhalgr is the destroyer. As his disciples, there is but one thing we ought to destroy. Our own weakness. Therein lies the strength to protect. Therein lies hope. I will not lie. I am no great warrior. My forebears would put me to shame. But I am not alone. Nay, I have stout comrades beside me, who are no less dedicated to the cause. My foremost pupils, Zinsa and Dochaka. And Vermillion, whose sublime skills you just witnessed. That's right, I am the best, as you can see. See, you don't even need just fists. You can have knives on your fingertips. Vermillion, please say a word to the people. Okay, so let's begin anew. Are you ready for pain? Alright. Come on over, guys. You can learn how to punch rocks to dust, too. Yeah! To bring you hope, we will give you our all. Every ounce of our being. This we solemnly swear. Yeah! Woo! Wish we could have brought that drunk pugilist guy from Ul'dah to help us. I love that dude. My thanks, Vermillion. Your performance paved the way for my words. All present lent their ears. No few opened their hearts. Already villagers have come, seeking to learn of the new fist. A fine first showing. Our forebears will doubtless be pleased. By restoring the fist, we honor their memory. I shall commence the villagers' training at once. Initiate them into the fundamentals of the faith. When that is over, we may continue our mission. Till then, pray see to honing your own skills. Ere long, they will be called upon again. And that is how it's done. Time for more red mage. Yes, sirree, Bob Williger. All the way this way. Can I even go that way? I don't know if I can. Nah, I don't think I can. Better go down. We have to ascend to that place. So yeah, it's gonna be quite a trek up, isn't it? Damn. Wait, that's a Urolith? Urolith? Such a weird name. Why can't I just fight one of the Uroliths down here? Yeah, whatever. Big, cubic-looking asshole. Reminds me of the Debonolith from, FF10, kind of. Those models are fucking cool. I have no idea what they were supposed to look like, though, other than just demon tablet things. Oh, I wonder. Hold on, let me try something. Ah, fuck. Well, it was worth a try. Well, I'm here. You sense a hostile presence, an unbreakable Urolith. Take this for a spin. Gotcha. Oh god, where is he? Back this. Teleporting. Alright then. Jerhun? What are you able to procure a suitable core? Here, a massive Urolith core. A core taken from an immense Urolith. The object seized with semi-crystallized ether. Here you go. Ah, yes, this will do nicely. Enough to create a decent-sized dose at any rate. I've gathered together the other ingredients, so all that's left to do is deliver them into the hands of an experienced alchemist. Ah, but Arya must be wondering where we are. Why don't you go on ahead to Edelshire and avail her of our progress? I'll meet you there as soon as I'm finished haggling with the potion mixers of Ul'dah. Yeah, I guess you will, won't you? Let's check our quests one more time. Make sure there's nothing left in Garabania. That's all. So there's gonna be lots to do in Hingashi. Oh, wait. Rogers, reach for this one! How did I miss that one earlier? And this. Yeah, right, we gotta go back there. And also there. And Black Shroud for Conjurer. Alright, well, at any rate, we can go to Rauger's Reach for Goldsmith. Now then, what the fuck's going on? I have to search. Ah! That's right, these guys. There you are, Vermillion. Upon arriving, I was surprised to learn that yours is already an established name in these parts. It makes it all that more compelling that Her Grace would name you for the role. But without further ado, may I introduce you to Kanchana, our liaison with the Resistance.
Greetings, and welcome to Rauger's Reach. We Ananta love accessories, love to make and to wear them. The goldsmithing of your kind is most intriguing, and I look forward to observing your techniques. But tell me, this crown you have brought, such a precious thing, yet you mean to take it apart for its stones? Yeah, it belonged to the Sultana's mother and is worth a fortune, and to be honest, the idea of working on it frightens me. Sorry to be worried, but the idea frightens me as well. Well, by the Sultana's command, we shall push forward with it. The crown is the symbol of the Sultana's faith in us. As the schoolmaster says, we must strive to be worthy of that faith. It is tradition amongst nobles to bequeath gemstones unto those nearest and dearest to them, and to Her Grace, the people of Eorzea are as her children. So, let us receive the stones with thanks, and ensure that they serve a good cause, that which will lead to a better future for Alamegans, as is Her Grace's will. So, that is the way of it? Very well. I shall show you to the space we've set aside for use by the Artisan School. But I must ask, is that to be your actual name? It strikes me as somewhat generic.
Hard to argue with that. If we're gonna be selling our wares eventually, I reckon we need to catch your name to slap on them. Right, something less school and more workshop. Like the Crowd Gym Works. You know, in honor of the Sultana. I believe this is a fine idea, and that is a fine name. What say you, Schoolmaster? Sounds fine to me. It's official then. From this moment forth, the Crown Gymworks is in operation. Kachana, pray lead the way. Schoolmaster, to begin with, may I suggest you have a word with each of the apprentices? It would serve to build rapport, and you would stand to learn about them. Okay, I guess. Oh, Dougie, these are taking longer than I expected. But that's what happens when you do everything at once, isn't it? Oh, what the fuck? Where'd they fucking go? Okay, you're only over there, right? I don't know, I ain't gonna bother with that. I'll just run. It's fine. Oh shit, Goddess of the Land, it's Super Nintendo. God damn, what a badass. Oh, that must be the mount. Well, Vanilla Lily Rose, if you're still there, that's the mount. It's a lot more orange than I thought it would be, but it's good shade. Good color. Well. What's going on over here? A Schoolmaster. So it's true what Miss Imaloth says. And you know all our warriors here and fought with them besides? Wow! To think that your skilled hands can create magnificent works of art as well as wreak bloody havoc. You are a truly versatile schoolmaster, and I'm honored to be your pupil. I'm still here, and yeah, it is. But most of all, I'm honored that Her Grace would entrust us with our crown, but a little nervous as well because I can be clumsy sometimes, so I'll have to take extra care that my hands won't slip. Yeah, I'm not sure it helps to work when you have that huge bag of crap next to you. I just think it's a weird design choice for these pants. I'm still here, and yeah, it is. Oh, of course, Vanilla Lily Rose. Of course. How about Hall? Me? I never done no crafting afore, and it's all I can do to remember the basics. But Miss Ibeloth says I've got a sense of working stone. That's my mining experience talking, I reckon. A glance in, I can tell a stone's character, its hardness and all that. Can't say the same when it comes to metal, though. I've dug up ore, to be sure, but the stuff that what comes to us ain't ore no more. A stone don't change like that. Guido? Hello there, Chief. Just working on the basics at the moment. Haven't been a smithy, the metal side of things comes pretty natural to me, but cutting and polishing stones? Well, that's a whole new world. I can't for the life of me tell what's good and what's bad. Haven't seen enough finished products, I suppose. Yikes. Well, time to talk to Emolith. You've spoken with our apprentices. How do they fare? They're a little nervous, needless to say. I see. My own impressions are much the same as yours. Jipika shows promise. Her time at the jewelry shop has installed her with artistic sense, and she has zeal in abundance. The challenge will be the two brothers. Guido works metal like a veteran, but stone like a layman. Hall, meanwhile, is the opposite. Brilliant with stone, but lackluster with metal. A goldsmith proficient in only one area is no goldsmith at all, and I've a mind to have them overcome their weaknesses ere I let them move on to the next step. What say you, schoolmaster? Let's see if they can work together to make a finished product. Oh? You would have them try their hand at crafting a finished product. Perhaps there is wisdom in this. When working on a part, it is important to know how it fits into the whole. With this in mind, I have a proposal. We prepare a sample product, which our apprentices will work together to reproduce to the best of their abilities. The point is to create something from beginning to end, and to that end, we will have each person take charge of the area in which he or she excels. This exercise will give them not only a sense of satisfaction, but also a better understanding of each aspect of our craft and context. My thanks, Schoolmaster. Such an idea would not have occurred to me without your input. Just tell me what to make already, Jesus! Now, on the question of a sample, I believe that is best made by your hands. The quality would surpass aught I could hope to produce, and the knowledge that it came from you would serve to inspire our apprentices. As for the subject... yes, a silver ring should pose a suitable challenge. Something adorned with a beautiful lapis lazuli from Her Grace's crown. Okay. Here are some materials to get you started. Should you require more, you need but ask Kanchana. Alright, great. It's time for me to build the thing now. That's too many to check. Fuck it. We ball. 1, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we got 9 left. Fair enough. Just had to make sure about that. Alright, let's see what we can make with this one. A sample silverine, precision spectacles, sample chronometer, and attribute orchestration. Or orchestrion. That'll be interesting to see. Sample silver ring with ring materials. All the materials necessary to forge a silver ring. Crystals not included. I keep forgetting that shit. Jesus Christ. 242. Yeah, just give me the fucking thing. It's a little close. Just a little bit. Huh. Don't think I get the description, but whatever. Oh my god, seriously. Oh, it's 'cause muscle memory. Also goes to the other touch. My bad, fellas, my bad. A silver ring set with a single brilliant lapis lazuli recovered from the crown of Nanamo Ulnamo's mother. Makes sense. Alright, this time I'm not fucking around. That. This. This. Oh, shit. Alright then. I'll take that. There's the pure sample silver ring. Our apprentices keenly await their task, Vermillion. May I ask if the ring is ready? Here you go, a sample silver ring. Very nice looking, if I do say so for myself. Bittergut's beard, such an immaculately balanced ring, and the exquisite texture, each hammer stroke lovingly measured. I had expected to be impressed, but I find myself in utter awe. This ring is the very embodiment of perfection, a worthy vessel for the Sultana's faith and goodwill. 'Tis the simplest articles that separate masters from middling craftsmen. I wonder if our aspiring young goldsmiths will be able to appreciate the difference. Everyone, pray gather around. For your first task, we will have you make a simple ring. Schoolmaster Monroe has personally crafted a sample for your reference. Yeah. Oh, she's wearing it. Nice. Oh, there's no way I could possibly make something this fine. Not within my lifetime, and definitely not today. Such refreshing candor and a sentiment I can well appreciate. Though I am no expert, 'tis plain that this is the work of a true master. And so it is, but be not daunted, my apprentices, for we neither ask nor expect a master's quality of you yet. Nay, your goal is to simply produce a finished product, and you needn't give thought beyond that. There, I was thinking I was handy with metal, but this is taking it to another level. I hear you. I thought the gem was already perfect when it was on the crown, but now it's more perfect. What tiny warps there was on the surface are all gone. Not that I noticed them before. Might be as we're better at some things than we are at others, but it's all the same next to what the schoolmaster could do. Right. The goal's so far away, it doesn't seem to matter where we start from and what our strengths and weaknesses are. Rest assured, your strengths are nothing to look down upon, and we shall draw upon them first of all. As such, the work will be delegated as follows. Wido will be responsible for fashioning the band, Hall will cut and polish the stone, and last but not least, Jabika will take charge of the initial design and finishing touches. Doubt not that the time will come when you strive for mastery in all aspects of goldsmithing. But to begin with, we want you to focus on cultivating your individual strengths, and bid you join them together now to create your very first finished product. Yes, miss! We appreciate you taking the time to craft such an amazing sample, especially for us, and we promise to do our very best. Alright. The schoolmaster and I have every confidence that you will. Remember, this workshop is yours and everything here is at your disposal, but should you have any further needs or questions, do not hesitate to come to us. Yeah! All the cheers. The change in their bearing was fairly palpable, was it not? To behold your ring was to gaze up at the true heights of our craft, and it instilled them with newfound determination. I look forward to seeing how they rise to the challenge. Yeah, me too. Now give me that Elgin silver piece, please. Time to auto-equip, fellas. Alright, whoops. Whatever. We know what that says. And we're 65. Oh, I guess I already have one of those. Fair enough. One more second. 61, 61. Yeah, we're done here. Alright, you know what? I think it's time to go to Kugane. Or that other place. But you know what? It'll actually be cheaper to do this first, because then going to Kugane will be even cheaper coming from the Ruby Sea. There's no job quests here, are there? Nah, I didn't think so. Let's go to Kugane. Oh, and then I can take a ship to Limsa. That's nice. Eventually. Just bending back for a bit for relaxation. Oh my, quite misty here. Well then. Where the wild pandas are. Okay. Trials of the Sekisegumi. All sorts of other shenaniganry. Ninja Bathe and Redux. Oh god, that's right. We'll do Samurai for the Sekisegumi real quick. Sekisegumi. I think that's how it is. I was sworn there's more in Hingashi. Oh, there we go. Well, if it isn't a soft-spoken Sekisegumi. A samurai, yet yours is not a familiar face. Makoto's foreign guest, I take it? My apologies, but she is not on hand to receive you. She is presently leading a mission to Sakazuki, where insurgent leaders are meeting in secret. However, they are late to return, and I must confess that I grow worried. I would go and find them myself, but I cannot well abandon my post. Might I ask you to go in my stead? Yeah, sure, I guess. See what kind of shenaniganry she has gotten herself into, let's be real. To the plaza. Just wait. Here we are. Alright, where are you at? Stop yawning so much. I know there's a lot of job quests to do, but you can do it. Oh, it's Blandsteer. That's where he was. I swear, some of these don't even show up. Oh wait, this is something different entirely. Fuck it! We're being a blacksmith. No, armorer. Yeah, that's it. We're being an armorer. Well, if it isn't you.
Vermillion? Baragot's beard, I thought you looked familiar. Nanza said she had a spy on me, did she? I arrived a while ago, truth be told, but this bloody statue caught me eye and refused to let go. Just look at the armor on that bloke. You don't see not like that, Naosia. Well, I'd best not stand around gawping all day. I need to find a smithy and see if they're willing to teach an old hand like me. Here, do you want to come along and help look then? Sure, I guess. Good lad! The ship's captain told me there's an artisan's district near Pier number 1, so let's try there first. Alright, seriously, where's the other guys? Eastern Apprentice by Pier 1. The fuck, where's the fucking samurai shit then? Hold on a second. Oh god, okay, it is in the Ruby Sea. Alright, well, let's finish our shit here. Time to be a ninja.
which I'll just go right over here. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Well, Jack, you really stand out. You know that, right? Vermillion, I thank you for answering my call. Tsubame, too, has made the journey from the village to join us in retrieving the scroll. It is an honor to stand by your side again, Vermillion. Master Oboro will doubtless benefit from your presence, as he always does. Likewise, I figured we could use a few more Dambers on the job, so I've sent for Underfoot and the Stray. Their ship should be pulling into harbor before long. In the meantime, allow me to share what we have learned. Reliable sources have it that the theft of the scroll is the work of the Garnet League, a notorious band of outlaws feared throughout Doma. When the Doman Rebellion was crushed 1 year ago, many a samurai fled the battlefield to escape the Empire's wrath. Dishonored and unable to return home, most turned to banditry to eke out a living. It is the most lethal of these warriors who formed the Garnet League. Cutting down innocent men for their coin purses, plundering villages. The men and women of the Garnet will gladly stain their hands with blood, as long as it means they will live to see the morrow. Why they convey that scroll so, I cannot say. What I do know is that if we do not stop them, we are all but certain to leave a trail of corpses in their wake. We must move, and quickly. Or they will leave a trail of corpses, blah blah blah. Fortunately, they should not prove hard to find. Confident in their ability to cut down anyone who dares oppose them, they take little trouble to conceal themselves. On the contrary, they parade their garnet huge kimono for all to see. You can distinguish them from the similarly garbed Segeisegumi by their lack of a hakama and their similarly uncouth demeanor. Let us split up and cover as much ground as we can. Vermillion, I would entrust the Shiokaze hostelry and the Rakuzu district to you. Keep to the shadows and gather what knowledge you can. When we are done with the task, let us reconvene here. Seriously, Jack, wear something else. You stand out. You're a rogue. You shouldn't stand out. It's my opinion. Oh my god, jeez. How many of these fucking things are there? Let's be real. There's a lot of lookout points on this goddamn place. Let me see where to jump from. Wonder if I have to sprint. Unless I have to, like, travel along here. Yeah, let me see. Alright, fellas, we're gonna have some fun. Huh! Yeah! What the? What? Squirrel! I'm on the squirrel. I know, they're probably like kitties or something, but they look like squirrels to me in this case. Squirrel guardians. Wait, what? How the hell did I jump on here in that case? Whoa. That's pretty crazy. Alright. Shit. It's this damn thing blocking my way. I should have known that was the case. Oh. Eh! Oh, cool. That might have been the hardest part. Alright, you know what? Let's just... Ha! I did it! Just wait. Haha! Hit! Yeah! Well, that must have been crazy. The Tenkanto. Nice. Alright. Wanted to time that clipping, right? All the crazy things you'll see here. Well, anyways. We can do ninja things before continuing with our, armory stuff. Huh? Oh, what's this one? Carpenter. Why are so many things not caught? Ugh. It's because I have so many up, isn't it? Okay, fine. We'll be a carpenter now. Excuse me. Vermillion! 'Tis a true miracle that our paths would converge so soon, and here of all places. I certainly hope you've been enjoying this splendid city as much as I am. I've only just arrived, but find I am already completely enamored with its people, food, and customs. Everything here is so different, so unique, something which can no doubt be attributed to Kagane's extended isolation from the rest of the world. Take, for example, the delicate motifs that recur in much of their work. You would never be able to find this in Eorzea. Forgive me. Surely you didn't come all this way to listen to my musings on such things. Though, why exactly have you come here again? Oh, Beaton told me to. For me, you say? This is fantastic! Together, we're sure to have a grand time touring the area and taking in the sights. Aren't we here for a job? Okay, I guess. So, Timbermaster Beaton would have us search for troubled citizens and fix their problems with our saws and hammers. What a brilliant idea! Not only will this help me improve my skills, it will also afford me the perfect opportunity to establish my reputation as a carpenter. I guess it would. We haven't a moment to waste. Let us scour the streets and see if anyone is in need of our assistance. If you say so. Oh, I have to go down a bit. I suppose you're one of those guys the ninjas warned about. Who knows? Who cares? Ah! Oh, goddamn, it's on the bridge, isn't it? Shit. Jumped for nothing. Actually, I'm not so sure now. God damn it. It really is outside this building somewhere. Over here? No. Under here? No. What the shit? Use hide. Duh. Ninja. Using hide to gather information. These men look to be members of the Garnet League. They seem to be discussing something. One day, she was sneaking into a bleeding Imperial storehouse. The next, the Confederacy's chasing us halfway across the Ruby Sea. Sakura could pay us twice what she does, and it wouldn't be bloody worth it. Come now, even you must admit it was quite the little adventure. Though it was fortunate that we came upon those Eorzean pirates when we did, and that they believed our little ruse. In the end, we made it here without our little prize, did we not? Or we made it here with our little prize, did we not? We simply took a slight detour. We didn't all make it. Or have you forgotten those who we left behind at Bloodshore? Cut down by our pursuers, no doubt. The poor bastards, whose brilliant idea was to go along with that masked man's plan anyway. If our brothers could not fend for themselves, they have only themselves to blame. As for our mysterious benefactor, he led us here as promised, did he not? Now, we need only wait for our client to show and deliver the goods. And we will never need to worry about going hungry again. Speaking of which, just how long does our man mean to keep us waiting? I'm beginning to wonder if someone isn't playing us all of us for fools. Now, we're late with our delivery after all. Word has it our client returned to Koshu when we did not show, and now is making the long journey back to Gugane. We owe him some patience, do we not? Blah, 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 blah. I'll just go up here for the ninja stuff real quick. Ha! This way? I sure hope so. These men look to be members of the Garnet League. They seem to be discussing something. I swear, I just wanted to see what all the fuss was about. Barely put a finger on the thing, and next thing I knew it, Sakuro's blade was at my throat. I thought she was going to cut me down right on the spot. Put yourself in her shoes. They say our client is such a dangerous man, he's been known to kill those who renege on their agreements. If anything happened to the scroll, her life, and ours, would be as good as forfeit. You're saying she's as scared as us? Sakuro Brightblood, who single-handedly cut down 100 Garleans in a day during the rebellion? Sakuro Brightblood, who dyes her hair red with the blood of her foes? She cuts an imposing figure, this is true, but deep down, she's actually quite the sensitive type. Sensitive? Don't make me laugh! Damn! Femme fatales, all abound in Stormblood, aren't they? Like Yatsuyu. Now we have, something or other bright blood, I don't remember. Anyways. Where is Oboro? Boyo. He's over here. Alright. Once we have to go down there, then we'll consider Blanstier's armor adventure. And apparently some carpentry, too, while we're at it. It would seem we have everyone assembled. Excellent. Let us share all we have learned. Blah, 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 blah. So they say they're, working for some lady. Allow me to see if I have this right. So, in short, the Garnet League lifted the scroll from a Garlean storehouse at the beginning of an unknown Hingan client. They meant to sail straight from Yangsha to Kugane, but ran afoul of the Confederacy, doubtless because they were too poor to pay the ruby tithe. In fleeing, they were then captured by the Krakens, so they claimed to be Doman refugees seeking asylum. Upon arriving in Eorzea, they made off with the scroll, and eventually found safe passage to Kugane. With Karasu's aid? That one's motives remain as inscrutable as ever, but I digress. Furthermore, they are led by one Sakuro Brightblood, about whom no small number of tall tales are told. Regardless of their veracity, there can be no doubting that she is a formidable opponent. For my part, I heard that she is most protective of the scroll, and keeps it on her person at all times, night and day. I heard that Sakuro and her followers have rented a room at the Balkairo, an inn in town famous for its hot spring baths. All old Jack managed to whittle is that the cove is right fond of her flow and locks, and that she fancies herself a cup of tea, making the trip from the inn to the tea house and back at least thrice a day. That is most enlightening, Captain Jack. And now we must find a way to get our hands on the scroll before Sakuro's client arrives. But how? We could challenge her to single combat, but the Sekei Segumi would not look kindly on that. Besides, we are shinobi, are we not? We must use stealth to our advantage. We simply need a plan. Huh? Oh, it's you two. Look out below! Underfoot's on the scene. Good to see you again, Vermillion. Can't wait to snilch the new tricks you've learned from your friends here. What's a mort got to do to get herself some sushi? I'm bloody starved. And what's with all these bleeding seagulls? I swear if another one takes a shite on my hair, it'll be seagull stew for dinner tonight.
Wait, that's it? VTube, you're a bloody genius! And so am I reckon. Gather round and lend me your waddles, friends. Old Jack's got a plan. First, we catch Sakuro as she's beating her way from the end of the tea house. Underfoot, VTube, Subame. You three'll be in charge of causing a scene and stopping the mort in her tracks. Alright. Meanwhile, Vermillion, you make your way to that perch atop the markets and drop some imitation seagull shite down from above. Okay. Excuse me. What with her precious locks all mucked up, the mort's sure to make for the hot springs. She can't very well bring the squirrel into the water, so we just follow along, all stealthy-like, and heave it from whatever basket she stowed it away in. For good measure, Oboro and I'll head to the bathhouse as well, and keep the girl occupied until Vermillion has the scroll safely in his daddles. A most impressive plan, Captain Jack. But I have one question. How do you propose that the two of us keep Sakuro occupied? Oboro, surely you remember our visit to Bronze Lake, and the little show I put on for our pirate friend? It's all quite simple, really. I am not certain I understand what you... On second thought, I am not quite convinced that this is the best course of action. Give yourself some more credit, lad. Now, Vermillion, you'll want to climb up to the roof atop the Bokairo, and then make your way across to the wire atop the markets. Here, this white dye should do a suitable seagull shite impersonation. Once underfoot and the gang lures Sakuro into position, let her fly. Alright. Alright, lads and lasses, look sharp. We'll meet back here once all's bob. Yeah! Fucking seagulls made this happen. Let's be real, fellas. Fucking seagulls. Oh, I can't go in. That's sad. Alright. Let's go to the Rakuza district in that case. Boip. I think I have to climb up here, but I don't quite remember. Well, even if I don't, it makes it easier, doesn't it? Ha! Oh, goddammit, the rock fucked me up. Maybe there is an easier way I can climb up. Let me look. Spoink. Nope. It was this one. Weaver! Why are so many things just not showing up? Jesus Christ. Alright, let's be a Weaver. Alright, Kime, I remember you. Master Monroe, it is a pleasure and an honor to welcome you to Gagane. I trust that your journey was not an unpleasant one. Allow me to explain why I have summoned you all the way to these shores. Mayhap you remember that most exquisite guardian bustle we saw at the ball in Ulda. Only too well. I had commissioned from you a similar garment that I might gift it to a certain Geiko who has struck my fancy. But forgive me. Our culture and tongue are still unfamiliar to you, no doubt. Trained in the traditional arts of song and dance, the women we call Geiko entertain at feasts, banquets, and the like. You might think of them as akin to the dancing girls of your land, albeit clad in more modest dress. It is a popular pastime among the moneyed class of Kugane to seek out a young Meiko, as Geiko in training are known, and become her patron, lending her whatever support one might. Seeing a faltering child blossom into a beautiful flower, and knowing that you played a part in her journey, is a pleasure like none other. I don't know about that, man. I am pleased to say that a particular Meiko, whom I took under my wing some time ago, has formally been promoted to the position of Geiko. At first, I thought to present her with the finest kimono from my own stock, but where would be the romance in that?
Okay. No, to truly do justice to the occasion, I would gift her with a dress fashioned by one of Eorzea's most renowned weavers. That would be you, Master Monroe. This is a new age, my friend, and it is past time that the people of Kugane opened their eyes and hearts to the culture and customs of the West. Where is it written that my precious butterfly cannot perform a Hingan dance clad in its guardian silks? Nowhere, I say. As a fellow estate, surely you agree. Now I would have you speak to the girl in question, that you might best tailor your work to both her form and her needs. You will find her in Sanjo Hanamashi, the flower district, as one might say in your tongue, where she and her fellow Gecko reside. From child to blossom. Not even worth the clip, bro. Not even worth the clip. I don't know about that one, fellas. That's yeah. Anyways, let's be a ninja first. Ha! Well, just gotta wait for the bird shite. Oh, damn. Oh! Oh, the pain! Oh, the pain! My poor girl! Whatever is the matter? Someone! Anyone! Find a healer! The girl needs help! Ugh. I know, right? Why would she care? Yeah, here you go. Wouldn't she look up if she got that in her hair? What was? Gah! Bird shite! Oh, bloody brilliant! Okay. That was close. Can you imagine? Also, of course, she's a samurai. Oh, thank you, kind sir and madam. But worry not, I am not ill. You see, I simply hadn't had a bite to eat all day. Ah! Her and always eating food. Is that all now? Fortunately, the Shiokaze Ulstery is but a short walk away, and I hear their sushi is positively to die for. Shall we? Yay! Hey, wait, what? Who said you could have some? I'm just kidding. She's buying. Oh, my hair! My beautiful hair! Ah, back to the bathhouse, I suppose. Nice. Perfect trick. Yeah, let's do this thing first. I'm assuming this is for Weaver. No fall damage. That was kind of cool. Cottage. Master Monroe. Master Keimei said he would call for you, but I did not believe you would come. You have proven me wrong, and for this, I am grateful. I am Kotocho. Do not speak of this with Master Keimei, but in truth, commissioning from you a dress in the Ishgardian tradition was not his idea, but my own. Oh, great. Just great. He's a bastard, then. To make a name for oneself here in the Hanamachi, mere skill at song and dance will not suffice. No, one must possess a unique quality, something to catch the eye of the audience, to stand above and distinguish oneself from the shrubs and the weeds. Master Keimei was quite taken with my idea. I would have been content with the dress alone, but he insisted on bringing you here in person, that you might tailor it especially to me. You do us both a great honor, and for this we thank you. I have but two simple requests. The bustle should be of the same color as the kimono I now wear, with a pattern evoking the wings of a butterfly. That is the meaning of my name, you see, a name given to me for my ephemeral beauty. Master Keimei will furnish you with the material you require. It is said that the Geiko's kimono is as a suit of armor is to a samurai, and let me assure you that the battles fought here in the Hanamachi are as fierce as those fought on any battlefield. The dress you fashion for me will be my armor, I place my very life in your hands. Okay, if you say so. Come on, fellas, just... Yeah. As long as we can complete at least 18 job quests. Which means we'll have 8 left to do. Then that'll be a good time to rest. Because I am getting rather sleepy. Let's at least wait till we've done about 3 hours. Alright, K-May, give me some stuff. You have spoken with Kotocho, I presume. What manner of dress did my butterfly request of you? Something the same color of her kimono. With rails sink into a butterfly's wings? A most inspired idea, if I do say so myself. Kotocho is an ambitious girl, and the most particular about the garments she wears. It is no small task, but I have full confidence in your ability to fashion a dress that will help her rise above the crowd. Needless to say, Detenya is honored to provide you with any materials you require free of charge. You need but speak to my man Yagiri here, and inform him of your needs. Alright. Detenya welcomes you, honored guest. I am Yagiri. The young master has instructed me to provide you with the materials you require for his butterfly's bustle. I do believe this should suffice. Alright. I'm glad I get these materials for free. The young master has imported some of the finest old Dawn silks, especially for this occasion. Should your work and Kotocho's dancing prowess capture the public eye, he believes that a new wind will blow in Kugane, so to speak. It is his dream to see the girl become the face of a new age of aesthetic ideals. That said, not all approve of the young master's aspirations. When he first declared his intention to deal in Eorzean fabrics and fashions, the reaction from some of Kugane's more conservative artisans and merchants was far from encouraging. Still, Master K-May will not be deterred in his vision, and those of us who share his sensibilities would have it no other way. May the Kami guide your needle, that Detenya might usher in a new era in Ingashi. Should you require more additional fabrics, you need but say the word. Yes, yes, yes. Skibbity bop 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 and yes, yes, yes. Well then, let's make it. There we go. We can make an elegant bustle, a winsome spring dress, a seductive bustier, and a Tenyo Hagorobo. Here's some bustle materials. All the materials necessary to sew an Ishgardian bustle dress. Especially the elegant bustle. A bustle dress of Ishgardian design, featuring extra hoops and springs to prevent unsightly sagging. Makes sense. Ha! Wait a minute. Let me just drink some mineral water. Whoa! Alright, now we're good. Ha! Ha! Take this for a spin. Oh, whoops. Missed again. Oh, well, it's not really that important. Wait. Now take this. The job is done, you say? Splendid! My heart does not stop pounding since you began work. You must show me what you have wrought before it bursts. Yes, yes, here you go. Very high quality one indeed. Yes. Remarkable! Why, it is so light and gossamer, it seems about to take flight. I would have Kotacho try it on at once. Yagiri? Send a messenger to the Hanamashi with all haste. Yeah, it's all good. What say you, young master? Does it suit me? Oh, where'd she get the hat from? But yeah, it's gorgeous. And it's in her color, too. Just like she requested. Beyond my wildest dreams, my dearest Kotocho. Oh, I forgot that he's young as well. Okay, that's better then. That's rather nice.
The inimitable elegance of an Ishgardian countess, combined with the fragile grace of a fluttering butterfly. You shimmer and shine with the beauty of two worlds brought together as one. Wear this dress at your first public appearance as a geiko, and all in attendance will lose themselves in rapturous bliss. I am certain of it. You are most kind, young master. I feared that such extravagant attire might not suit me, but my fears are no more. I am honored to begin my new life as a geiko with your most exquisite creation, Master Monroe. To the both of you, this I promise. I will not let your generous gift go to waste. Yes, Kotocho shall spread her wings and fly high, ushering in the winds of change to Gugane.
Oh, how adorable. Anyways, thank you. More job quest time. Learned quality assurance, as usual. And we're 64. Gonna have to craft a little bit before I get that to level 65, but that's for the future. Now time for ninja things. Boip. I'm sorry, but I gotta see what this looks like. Hi, Macchiato. Macchiato, are you reaching up at Dad? Here, have some pets. I can feel your claws on the pad of my foot. Pet the new bunny. Aw, yeah. Good girl. I hope you enjoyed those pets. Because I have silly things to listen to.
What beautiful locks you have! However do you keep them so smooth and silky? I've seen many a rum duxie in my day, but ain't none what compare to you, my lady. Surely, I do not mean to boast, but they do say my beauty is sung off far and wide.
Nice. Smooth moves, fellas. Now to steal her stuff! Oh my, frilly. Just had to find the right time to click that. You search the basket, but to no avail. The scroll must be around here somewhere. Oh my god, it was his frills! Alright, how about this one? You search the basket, but to no avail. The scroll must be around here somewhere. Would that be in line of sight of these two? Wait, do they say something new after so much time has passed? I guess not. Ah, well. Aha! Gotcha. Ah, damn, they don't say anything new. That's a shame. It's kind of funny watching Obero try to flirt. Jack's not so bad, though. Well, we can finish the job quest for Ninja, at least. Yeah, whatever, I'll just run along here. We'll be ninjas about it. Yes. I want to flip out like a ninja, because that's what ninjas do. Ouch! That wasn't so bad. Man, my knives are fucking broad and huge. They're like miniature greatswords, seriously. It's crazy. Oh, it's about to be daytime. Just wait. And then we'll do armor stuff here. And I might need to look around, because knowing how many hidden things we've found so far. Just saying. Well, 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 look who it is.
Well done, my friends. The operation was, by any measure, a rousing success. That said, I have not seen Tsubame and the others. I do hope all is well. Now that was some rum fun, if I do say so myself. As for the cove, I wouldn't fret. Like as not, Vikib and Underfoot's dragged her off to yaffle on some of Kugane's finer delicacies. No doubt you are right, Captain Jack.
In the meantime, pray show me the scroll, Vermillion. I would see just what it is that Sakuro's mysterious employer conveys so. Alright, let's see. Why, this is... Are my eyes to be believed? The forbidden mudra of summoning. I'd have thought it just a ghost story meant to strike fear in the hearts of shinobi who would stray from their path. Forbidden summoning? I wouldn't know a mudra from me own grandma, but that sounds right dangersome. It is indeed, Captain Jack. The legends say that if the summoner's focus wanes for even a moment, the monstrous beast called forth by this mudra will not hesitate to devour him whole. Many years ago, it was gifted from our village to the king of Doma, then sealed away to be used only in the most dire of circumstances. But it was lost in the chaos of the Garlean invasion and never seen again. So, it has been sleeping in an imperial vault all these years. So, even with this bleed and all-powerful summoning at their fingertips, the Doman still couldn't hold off the Empire. Guess it wasn't all it was cracked up to be, eh? On the contrary, we never had the chance to find out. Master Gekkai, who led the shinobi, deemed the risk too great and refused to employ it, even as our nation fell. Whether Master Gekkai plotted this his betrayal even then, or whether he had our countrymen's best interests at heart, I cannot say, though I would like to believe the latter. Nonetheless, it is clear that none in Garlemald know of the scroll's true power, and so it sat untouched until it was stolen by the Garnet League at the bidding of some unknown master. But aside from my fellow shinobi, who out there would know of the scroll's true power? But it matters little now. We have the scroll, and I must return it to its rightful home in my village. Afraid I can't let you do that, friend. I promised the Krakens I'd bring the scroll back for them, and I'll not have it said that Jack ain't a man of his wits. After all, the scroll's been missing from your village for 20-odd summers, no? Clearly no one's suffering much. Excuse me. That is hardly the issue, Captain Jack. This scroll is an ancient treasure. It belongs to Doma. It belongs to those what found it, and that's the Krakens. Gods, if you ain't a stubborn bastard. Uh-oh. Gentlemen, must you make such a scene? After all, strictly speaking, the scroll belongs to neither of you. Yep, it's him. Ha ha! He always has to do that stupid crane pose. Karasu! Wherever did you... But never mind. Thank you for guiding us here. You may rest assured that the scroll will safely return to Doma. You have my gratitude. Ho ho, Boro! My dear, sweet deluded Orboro. You grow ever dimmer by the day. Do you truly believe what I do what I do for you? I did say that I was pulling all the strings in this little puppet play, did I not? Very well. Allow me to put it in words even you can understand. The scroll belongs in Hingashi, to the master I now serve. My mistake was in entrusting to Zakuro and her lackeys that what I should have seen to myself from the very start. Oh well, live and learn, I suppose. In any event, allow me to propose a simple transaction. You hand over the scroll, and I return your friends to you with their heads still attached to their bodies. A fair trade, no? Karasu, you craven! On second thought. Yes, I do believe we could have even more fun. Keep your eyes and ears out, dim one. You'll be hearing from me again soon. Karasu's crazy, I love him. Curse it all! And here I believe that the man had turned over a new leaf after leaving Gekkai. But no, it would seem he has simply found another villain to serve. Once a rook, always a rook, I reckon. And a sharp one at that. Underfoot and the stray aren't the types to get bones so easily. As long as we have the scroll, Karasu is not like to cause our friends any harm. And yet, he is as unpredictable an adversary as they come. We must proceed with caution. Forgive me, Vermillion. It would mean much to me if you would remain in Kugane until our work here is through. Pray continue to train in your ninjutsu. And I will call upon you again when the time is right. Whatever you say, bro. Not quite 3 hours yet, but that's okay. We continue. Now then. Armory time? I think it is. Alright, let's see what we're making now. Excuse me. Oh, the game of confidence. I guess there's more to do here. Maybe it's finally getting revealed on the map, or maybe I just missed it. It's an orange outline after all. Game of confidence. Well, it ain't here anywhere. Ah, well. That guy just phased out of nowhere. Ooh. Here are the smiths. You know, I don't think I've ever been in this place. Well, they can never be too sharp now. Oh, that's gorgeous. Hurry, before the steel cools! Now that's a goddamn forging mallet. Oh, this is really cool to see. Anyways, Fugetsu, huh? Forgetsu? I hardly do Sue. I'm so fucking sorry. Judging by the heat and the noise, I'd say we've come to the right place. Right, well, there's not to be gained by being shy. Begging your pardon, sir, but who might be the master of this forge? I've traveled here from Eorzea with a mind to learn in your style of armor smithing. Well, well. In my years, never have I had a foreigner seek an apprenticeship at my anvil. Pray, tell me more of your aspirations. Hang on, so you're the master of this place, then? So the fates have decreed.